New today, St. Joseph County is taking steps to combat our housing shortage. Over a dozen new housing units are being developed across Mishawaka and South Bend.
16 News Now's Emma Brott spoke to the president and CEO of the South Bend Regional Chamber of Commerce to hear about the millions of dollars being invested into these developments. Emma.
Well, I'm right outside of Diamond View Apartments, which is a housing development here in downtown South Bend. It's actually just a block away from Four Winds Field. This is one of the many housing developments that are currently under construction across St. Joseph County. And all of these total to nearly $2 billion worth of activity in housing developments. The state of Indiana is in a housing crisis, specifically a shortage of extremely low-income housing. Right now, there are several housing projects underway aimed to combat this issue.
So there's a real need in the St. Joseph County for housing. So there's a lot of projects currently underway. And I would say, a fair amount of single family and a fair amount of multifamily. And I would say on the multifamily side in particular, you're seeing that downtown. So really there's a bunch in the multifamily housing piece, almost about $2 billion worth of activity there. So the most we've ever seen, or I've ever seen, I guess, in this marketplace happening at one time.
According to statistics from the South Bend Regional Chamber, in 2024, Indiana ranks lower than the national average in house value. And St. Joseph County ranks even lower than that, with an average house value of $214,000. Ray says the housing crisis of 2008 halted the development of single-family housing almost completely. So the need for single-family housing is greater than ever.
One of the problems with single-family houses is just expense, and so right now it's about $250 a square foot to build a house. If you're building a 1,000 square foot house, it gets unaffordable for some folks, and so South Bend's been very active in trying to put programs together to bring that cost down and make it more affordable.
But there is a variety of mixed-use developments for a range of incomes.
I would say South Bend in particular has been a leader in this space, realizing that they don't want it all to be high-end and they don't want it all to be low-end, and so they want to see a mix of housing happen in there. So Diamond View is a good example near Four Winds Field, where there's some market rate units and then there's some workforce housing that's a part of that as well.
Ray says the point of these housing developments is to not only retain people and keep them in South Bend, but to also give options to students for more housing if they want to stick around after those college years. And of course to attract more people to come and stay in South Bend and also just St. Joseph County.
Definitely a very important project underway there. Thank you for that report, Emma.